First of all, it appears by his own words, by his own deeds, by his own actions, that he stole nuclear secrets, right? So let's just break this down, because there are people that are talking over
What about
weekend.
Hillary?
Well, what about Hillary? What about Biden? What about this? What about... He stole nuclear secrets, allegedly.
Is there a difference?
In his own words. And he knew what he was doing. He's on tape.
And then
They've got him dead to right. He hid it. He lied to the FBI. And so everybody's going, oh, my God, the Republicans. I'm not looking at the Republicans. I mean, do they if they want to harbor a fugitive politically that, like, stole nuclear secrets, good luck. You're going to lose even more in 2024, lose even more in 2024. And these people say, oh, we're going to commit acts of violence.
Okay.
Guess what? Guess what?
Guess what happens?
That's been tried before.
Yeah.
They're in jail or going to jail. So if you think you're intimidating anybody, like the FBI is just looking, oh, okay, they said that, okay. How many more? Do we have enough jail cells? Yeah, we have enough jail cells, right? So go ahead. Like, we've seen this all before, Jonathan Lemire. It went very badly for him on January the 6th. If they hate America so much that they want to, if they want to overthrow the government, it doesn't work. You end up in jail, and the people who try to have a conspiracy in jail for 20 years, right? And Republicans, they want to go down this path even more, harboring a guy politically who stole nuclear secrets and figured out what documents to steal that showed America's greatest weaknesses. Now, why did he do that, do you think? To talk about that like on the 19th hole while having we don't know why, but it doesn't matter. He stole some of the worst stuff. And so they can do the what about, listen. You break my heart. You break my heart, official newspaper of Morning Joe. That is really, you don't have to play to the dumbest readers that you have. You really don't. But anyway, so we're going to see a lot of that noise. But as one admiral said to me, you got ground noise and you got the signal. Ignore the ground noise, Joe. Focus on the signal. The signal is we have a guy as president who has committed the worst crimes in the White House and outside of the White House of any chief executive in the history of this republic. And my feeling is, if the Republicans want to defend him, if they want to completely destroy their party, have at it. We have seen this before as far as what happens when they defend him, and this is the worst yet. And yet, a lot of them are still too stupid to realize they're just giving up 2024 by doing it.
Yeah, now federal authorities are certainly concerned about that noise. Trump's calls for supporters to fight that rhetoric. Yeah,
because
and they are getting ready.
They may have to arrest another 2,000 people, throw them in jail for the next 20 years.
They're hardening the courthouse around Miami today in advance of the appearance tomorrow. So that is one certainly concern. But let's set that aside for the moment. But the politics of it, you're right. these classified documents, the material found within, is about as serious as it gets. It's the most sacred secrets the United States has about our own capabilities, about relationships with allies, about intelligence, about information collected from other nations' spies who now have to wonder if they can trust us with it.
And he's caught on tape
talking about it. And the documents are stored in boxes at the Mar-a-Lago ballroom and bathroom.
Next to a
literally
toilet.
next to a toilet.
Was he going to flush them down the toilet?
Next to a
like,
toilet.
were they moved in there? I don't know. But
and yet, over these last few days, most Republicans rallying around him. Not all, but most.
By the way,
including those who want to beat him for the nomination next year.
This is their chance. This is their chance to finally get away from this unbelievably undemocratic person.
Well, why would they? Why they didn't after January the 6th.
I know.
He literally
this is
inspired a riot, and they didn't move away from him. And just, I saw this CBS poll yesterday that a lot of people were freaking out. Oh, the Republicans. What do you expect? This is what they did after January the 6th. But there was one poll, Alex, I hope you have it. There's one poll that showed where the core of the Republican Party was going to vote in primaries. How many people think that stealing nuclear secrets is bad? Among the core, only 36%.
Yeah, but look at this.
Hold on. Which means I'm not great in math, but I think that means 64% of Donald Trump's Republican Party, they don't think it's a bad thing to steal nuclear secrets. Nuts. 64%. Hey, good luck with that party. Good luck with I got a couple of Whigs that would like to talk to you. But Richard, that goes to the rest of the country. And this is what I've been saying till I'm blue in the face since 2017. You keep narrowing down your base until you have insurrectionists, weirdos, and freaks. And that's where we are. Everybody, look, you're freaking out about what's going on. Look at that number. That is us. People who actually give a damn about a president of the United States who steals nuclear secrets and then lies about it to the FBI and then lies about it when the FBI tries to retrieve nuclear secrets.
Things that are not his.
80%. That is us. That is us. We are the majority. And we will stay the majority as long as these insurrectionists, weirdos, and freaks continue to say it's okay for Donald Trump to do whatever he wants to do, including, well, what Marco Rubio said back in 2016, 17, cause a severe counterintelligence threat to this country. That's what the Intel Committee led by Rubio said in, 2016 or 17? It's still the case now.
Even more so.
You and I are old enough to remember when the Republican Party used to stand for two things. One was strong national security,
right,
and the other was law and order.
Yeah.
Right.
What does this bring together? National security and law and order. And the idea that so many Republicans, including several of the people who want to be president of the United States, are not willing to take this on frontally, to me, it's yet another statement of what has happened to the GOP, which is something less than a grand old party as a result. And we can argue the politics of it. It's basically say this is not a winning formula, but it's just to me a tragic commentary on what has happened in this country, that this could happen. And put aside the politics, people just don't anymore stand up and say this is unacceptable. It's not a tough call.
But the thing is, they lose.
Makes me feel
sick. That's what I don't understand. This behavior has cost them the election. And now I think I need to say it. In 2017 and 2018 and 2019 and 2020 and 2021 and 2022 and 2023, this nuclear
That's why I'm saying this is their
saying
chance.
they're cool with Trump stealing nuclear secrets. There goes 2024.
Yeah.
And by the way, the National Review knows that. A lot of other conservative outlets know that. They're like trying to beg their own base. Wake up. Wake up, look what you're causing. And you're right. Let's go to the law and order thing. What have conservatives mocked for 50 years? Social scientists saying, yes, Johnny, he and a gang broke into the Neiman Marcus and they looted the store. But we don't need to look at that act. We need to look at all the things that they were victims of growing up. That led up to this. This system is corrupt. And so you cannot blame. It's what Republicans are saying. Oh, poor Donald. Poor Donald. He's been set up.
After him.
It's not his fault. They always look at what Joe Biden did. Look at what it's that old. Look at the bird. Look at the bird over there. Every time Bill Clinton got in trouble, our good friend from Louisiana would go, look at the bird over there, trying to distract. They're trying to do it with Donald Trump, and I guess that would work if you're talking about porn stars or Playboy bunnies, but somehow not as effective when you start talking about nuclear secrets.
Yeah, partisanship trumping patriotism. Right. Yeah, that 80%, Joe, you're right. That's who we are. That's us. But these folks, do you believe, I want you to, because I hear you, I'm hearing you loud and clear. Do they pose an existential threat to the country?
In jail, if they're going to commit violence, not in jail. If they're saying that they go, and as far as elections go, if they're running around, I promise you, in the suburbs of Philly, if they're running around defending a man who stole nuclear secrets and wouldn't give it back, and lied to his lawyer, and lied to the FBI, and lied to everybody around him, and lied to the DOJ, not really good. That's not a 90-10 in the suburbs of Atlanta. That's not an 80-20 in the suburbs of Philly. That hurts him in the suburbs.